everybody. Open your books to page 80 and we're going to learn about matter today. So open your book to page number 80. Okay, anything we can see, touch, taste or smell is matter. In other words, everything on our planet and in the universe is made up of matter. Your body, the water you drink, the air you breathe. And matter has different properties such as state, size and shape. Okay, so everything on our planet has a different shape and a different size and state. Now there are 3 states of matter, okay? We have gases. Look at this one, gases, liquids that you drink like water and juice, and we have solids like a mountain or a cup or a cupboard. Okay, so we have gases. They do not have a shape, gases. They change to the shape of the containers that they are in. They do not have a definite volume either. Gases fill any container they are put in, okay? So if you have a little bit of gas and you put it in a big container, the gas will spread out and fill the whole container. We have liquids. They don't have a shape either. They take on the shape of their container as well. So if you have a round container, the liquid will be in a round shape. If you have a square container, the liquid will be in the square shape. Okay? They do have a fixed volume though. Okay? So volume is the amount of space it takes up. So a gas can stretch to any space, okay? But a liquid only has a certain amount of space. And then we have solids. Now solids have a shape, okay? They don't change their shape. They are solid. It does not change. And their volume does not change either, which means that a solid object always occupies the same amount of space, okay? So in matter, we have size and shape, and we have our state. There are 3 states of matter: gases, liquids, and solids, okay? So, let's watch a video that can help us understand this a little bit more.
Hey there! I'm making some strawberry popsicles. It's steaming hot today, and I really wanted to have one. But for them to stay solid, I'd have to put them in the freezer like these ones and wait for a while. Really? You don't know what a solid is? It's one of the states of matter. Don't worry, I'll tell you all about them right away. Matter, the substance all things are made of, exists in 3 states: liquid, like this strawberry juice; solid, like this popsicle; and gas, like the water vapor coming out of this pot. Everything we drink is in its liquid state. Matter, in its liquid state, takes on the shape of the container and its volume always stays the same. Particles are separated and can move freely. Can you see how they're moving? They look like they're dancing. The popsicles we eat are solid. Matter in its solid state is characterized by having a fixed shape and volume. Particles are held together in an organized structure. See? change its volume and shape, taking up the space of its container. See? Particles are well separated and can move freely. Look, they move like crazy. Did you get the idea? Let's recap a little. Matter exists in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. Solid matter has a definite shape and volume. Particles are well organized and held closely together. Liquid matter takes on the shape of its container, occupying always the same space. Besides, particles are separated and can move freely. Gas matter doesn't have a fixed shape or volume. Its particles are well separated and can move freely. That is all about states of matter. Very interesting, isn't it? Well, I'm leaving now. I won't sell any popsicles if I don't. See you around.
Okay. So, that explains the 3 states of matter. Gases, they move around a lot. They do not have one volume. Okay? They can fill up any container they are put in because those particles move around a lot and they spread out. Okay? Liquids, their particles move a little bit, so they don't have a fixed shape either. Okay? They also move to the same shape that they're contained in. Okay? And solids, they do have a shape. Their particles can't move anywhere because they are so tightly packed. Okay? So they always take up the same amount of space. Let's do an activity. Have a look at this table. Number 1, complete the table below by writing yes or no in each square. Okay? Let's have a look at this. Let's talk about gas. So gases. Does its shape change? Does the shape of gas change? Yes or no? Yes, it does change because the gas goes into a container and then it spreads out to make up the whole container. What about its volume? Does its volume change? Remember, volume is the amount of space that it takes up. Does its volume change in a gas? Yes, it does. What about a liquid? Does a liquid's shape change? Yes, it does. Good job. Does its volume change, so the amount of space that it takes up? Let's have a look. If we go back here, liquids do not have a definite shape. They take on the shape of their container. Liquids have a definite volume. So they have the same volume all the time. So does its volume change? No. Okay? It does not. What about a solid? Does a solid's shape change? No. It is solid. It cannot change. Does its volume change? No. Its volume does not change. Okay, good job. Now, if we have a look, if we talk about our solids, our liquids, and our gases, okay, we can change a solid to a liquid by heating it up. So we can change the state of our matter by either heating it or cooling it. Okay, so we add heat, we add hot, or we add cold. So let's have a look at this. If we want to change a solid to a liquid, we have to add heat. If we take our solid and we heat it up, it becomes a liquid. Okay? If we want to change a liquid to a gas, we add heat. So if we had some water on the stove, okay, and we add heat to it, what happens? We have lots of steam that comes up to our water when it starts boiling, okay? This is gas. The water is becoming a gas. So if we want to go from a liquid to a gas, we add heat. Now, if we're going to go the other way around, if we want a gas to become a liquid, we have to cool it down. Okay, we have to add some cold temperature or freeze it from a gas to a liquid. And the same thing if we want a liquid to a solid, we have to add cold, we freeze it. What if we had some water and it was a liquid, okay? Water is a liquid. What happens when I freeze water? It becomes a solid. Okay, so we go from water as liquid, becomes a solid, and it becomes ice. So again, if we want to go this way and a solid to a liquid or a liquid to a gas, we add, good job, we add heat. And if we want to go this way from a gas to a liquid or a liquid to a solid, we add cool. Okay, so we freeze it. Good job. So we can change the state of matter. We can change the state of matter, which is solid, liquid or gas, by either heating it or adding cold, okay, so freezing it. So let's do this. Activity 2. Have a look. How do you turn these matters into a different state of matter? Number 1, how do we turn a liquid into a gas? We go up here, we want a liquid into a gas. So we add heat. So here you would write heat. Okay? Your turn. How do you do a solid into a liquid into a liquid into a gas, and a solid into a gas? Everybody, I want you to pause your video and have a go at these questions. When you're finished, you can press play again. Okay, so pause your video. Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have the answers to these. Let's do the answers. So a solid into a liquid, we add heat. Good job. Number 3, a gas into a liquid, we freeze it. Number 4, a liquid into a gas, we add heat. Good job. And number 5, a solid into a gas. This is a tricky one. So a solid into a gas, we add heat. But first, the solid will become a liquid, and then we change the liquid into a gas again. But we do all that by adding heat. Good job. Okay, everybody, goodbye. Good lesson. Have a great day. Goodbye.